and hear what you have to say. Please try as much as possible to keep it very short. We already spent much of the time. Lugard, we begin with you from HA. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew. Greetings from HA to you.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to say the resignation of pro-Wike lawmakers, for me, is not a good one. We are preaching for peace all around the state. And the way and manner the governor of the state is going, I don't think that he needs peace. Because it's now the policy, and of which I, a member of from APC, I'm not happy with what is playing out. Now, you accepted signing the current agenda, and you have started executing them. And why redeploying them? Are you telling us now that there will be vacuum in the Ministry of Justice and also in the Ministry of Finance? For me, it's not a good one. Now, on the issue of Sarah Igwe, is Sarah Igwe more elderly than orderly? Who was in that resolution? Who, Mr. President, handed over the script that written by Mr. to read out to the people that was there. And orderly was there, and orderly ready, and orderly came back again, and they started supporting him. And for me, it's so hard to play politics. And Rivers State, we are preaching for peace, and I want to say, let it win.
All right, Lugard, thank you very much. Point made. But what we don't get is something you said. Did the agreement say that former Governor Peter Odili cannot support Governor Siminalayi Fubara? I don't think that was part of the agreement. I mean, anybody is within their rights to support anybody they want to. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Hello.
Good morning, JJ from Rumigbo. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Andrew. The Peace Pact in Abuja does not take away the power of the governor. The governor has the power to hire and to fire. The governor didn't even fire them. He redeployed them. Andrew, I think this is the science behind sending names without portfolio. This thing is like a football team, right? When Mikel Obi started playing football, he was playing defensive midfield. Or no, he was playing attacking midfield. The coach asked him to fall back as a defensive midfield. Did Mikel Obi resign? You can play anywhere. That's why they ask you general questions during the screening. So if you think that where they are deploying you is not good enough, you have done the right thing. It has nothing to do with Peace Pact. It has nothing to do with Abuja. It has nothing to do with why would they even be commissioners? Why would they be? When you are supposed to be loyal and drive the principles, the programs, and projects of your principals. Why will you not be loyal to another person? So for me, they have done the right thing, and I wish them well in their future endeavor. But the former commissioner for finance saying that the figures are not right, I thought that as a mature person, he would have given us his own right figure that he thought is right. For me, that is so shameless of him, and I think it's not a good one. Conclusively, delayed justice system, Tinubu and National Assembly seek reform. I think this will be the best news if that is done, because justice delayed is justice denied. One case 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, some people would have been swept out of office by now if not for justice delay. Thank you.
John from Omudioka, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew Ifemi. My name is John Amadi Alepe. Andrew Ifemi, yes, that Professor Zakos Adango and the Commissioner of Information, Commissioner of Finance, resigned the appointment and the cabinet. Ifemi, Andrew, nothing is new again. It cannot be in my government and they sabotage me, and you expect me to welcome you. Andrew Ifemi, when last was Professor Dango represent the Rivers State government in the court? When last? Professor Dango is not even behaving as if someone who is under somebody. Somebody nominated him to be commissioner, to work under Siminalayi Fubara as the governor of Rivers State. Fine and good. And he decided not to be loyal to the governor. And the governor said, okay, you are not representing us well. Come and go to other commissioner, other ministry and work. Is there anything wrong there? It is only them who have something in their mind against the governor. They decided to resign. They should go so that other persons can take that opportunity and serve the state better. If they are not fit again, it's a vacancy so that the next person can come and shine for the people. Rivers people, we need accurate. Whereas Kamalo, the Commissioner of Information, Commissioner of Finance, update us about the financial of the state. He doesn't. They are only paying allegiance to the Minister of FCT. Is he a wicked the governor? Either we tell ourselves the truth in this state, more things get better. We should learn how to tell ourselves the truth. Let them go. After all, are they politicians?
All right, John, thank you very much. Bright is in Remo Dumaya. But let it be clear, the governor did not sack anybody, John. So you don't make it look like people, he only reshuffled and asked people to go to different areas to serve, and they resigned. Later, we would look at the reasons they gave for resigning. Bright in Remo Dumaya, good morning.
Bright from Remo Dumaya.
Go on.
I want to talk about the commissioners that resigned. Hello, please.
Yes, Bright, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay.
I
think it's a good one. They cannot work with governor that does not want peace. After all agreements signed in Abuja led by President Tinubu, I think coming to deploy them to another ministry within space of how many months? That means the governor does not want to work with them. Then the Commissioner of Finance talking about the internal generated revenue in terms of the figure. I believe also it's true. That figure within a space of 1 year have doubled up to 130 or 40%. Let him publish the figure of last government, of the last internal generated revenue by Governor Wike before he left office, to compare for the public to see, not by using it in terms of politics, letting the public know that it's like this, is like that. I think it's not true. The government, the commissioners resigning is a good one. They should resign and focus on reality. Let the government, let Sin run his government. Let's see how it will look like.
All right, Bright, thank you.
The state is not comfortable. Everywhere is dirty. It's not doing well as a government. Let him focus on reality and forget about these policies. I believe also. Hello.
Yes, Bright.
Hello. Let him now appoint those people running Thanksgiving every day, whether Sunday, Saturday, or Monday, to lead as the commissioners. I believe this other wicked loyalty will do well, and I believe in them. I believe in wicked. Thank you.
All right, Bright, thank you very much. And then secondly, the former Commissioner for Finance did not say that there was no increase or improvement in the IGR. He said that, yes, there have been improvements, and this improvement he attributed to some of the things the policies that he implemented. But what he had grouse with was, he said the figures that was said by the government is not the right one. Yes, there's an increase, but it is not that figure. So we would wait for him to give us what figure is the right one. Leighton Barry from Bori, good morning.
Good morning, Ifeanyi Andrew.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Let me look at consumers lament over high price of commodities in Lagos, Kaduna, and all that. But the names mentioned, Ifeanyi, I didn't hear River State. Is it that River State, the food prices is okay with what is supposed to be?
No, Leighton Barry, there was a specific percentage for the prices. They had said a 30% increase in food prices, 30%. So it is possible that in Rivers State, what we have is maybe 20% or 15% or 25%. But for those 8 states, it is 30% increase.
Is the worst. So in fact, Rivers State might be 50% increase, because for me, I wanted to ask a question. I think there was a committee or a commission set up by the federal government to regulate these things. I think those people said they will be coming to Rivers State. And since then, we did not hear anything about them. They were talking about supermarket and all that. I said, supermarket, is it for only those who are rich? Because the poor person does not go to supermarket. What we are supposed to look at here when you come down is the local market, where they sell gari that is simple for the poor person to buy. and they are talking about supermarket as if that is where the farm is. They are supposed to come, like I made mention some days ago, that even in my local government there in Bori, where we produce gari from the local farmers, where they don't do industrial farming. I asked them, this gari that increase per second, per minute, every day, is it that they use petrol to fry this gari, or they use diesel or gas to fry the gari? Why is it that it keeps going higher every day? Even the local government chairman that is supposed to oversee all these things is affecting our people. For me, I can buy you, but what about the poorest? So government should also, even the state government should see what
all right, Leighton Barry, let's go over to Emoha now and hear from Alfred. Thank you. Alfred, good morning.
Andrew, good morning.
Yep, good morning.
Let me talk about the resignation of this commissioner. I think is a good one, because we had expected them to resign long ago. You cannot be working for your principal and then you're not obedient or loyal to your principal. They should take a case study of their principal, who they allege as their principal, Wike. Wike is always loyal to the president. He's not loyal to the former president, President Buhari. He's not loyal to President Buhari, but he's currently loyal to President Tinubu. So they should have learned that and know that there is no way they will work in synergy with the governor without being loyal to the governor. But then, from what Kamalu says, I think the governor stated it clear before he made that pronunciation about the increase in the IGR. He said that this money is money for River State, and that even if I decide not to make it known, that you won't kill me, you won't do anything, you won't come and take it, but I have to make it known to you because it is the money for Rivers people. So I think Kamalu should not come and tell us that the governor might not be true based on what he said, because the money is there and it's for the governor to use. So if the governor decides not to tell us, we will not know and will not do anything about it. So I believe that what the governor said is true.
All
Why
right,
didn't
Alfred.
he say it same, except now that the governor has said it? Please, they should just resign and go and allow the governor to work effectively.
Thank you very much, Alfred. Let's take more messages. We'll start with some of your comments on Facebook. Quite a lot of them. Jeffet Ibekwe says, reshuffling cabinet is normal, but the action of the commissioner signifies their bad intentions for this administration. John Ihuane says, good morning. I can't get this one. Professor Dango makes an inglorious exit, recognizing... Oh. All right. Two Rivers commissioners' resignation is a clear sign of working against the present government. Consumers lament food prices 30% increase in 8 states. Why won't food rise when police are mounting several so-called checkpoints? Anums says two pro-FCT minister commissioners. I didn't get that. Clever Sonny says those dropping their resignation letters are not ready to serve the state. One Koejirika says two deployed resign. Okay, better for them to resign. Adindu Wisdom says the resignation of the commissioners for a second time is a big shame to so-called integrity that they say they have. Lorenzo Delight says continuous closure of quack hospitals, that's a good one. Resignation of two commissioners shows that all is not well amongst the political gladiators. Obioma Noble says any commissioner who is not comfortable with the cabinet reshuffling should resign. Justice Ori says two commissioners resigned for the second time. Hope nobody will call for their reinstatement again. Or let's sheath our sword for the interest of peace. Tango Ability says they resigned. No constituency projects. So that's from Tango Ability at Twegu. Constituency projects. Commissioners. Which money now? But that's another message from Facebook. Obiajunwa on Facebook. After the commercial, take more.
Stay with us. Nigeria Info.
resignation, let me say something. You find it difficult to hear good news from Rivers politicians. Why? Because they just like trouble here and there. They didn't even remember that students were seated in the house with them watching these activities. And then this one says, redeployment of Rivers State Cabinet for efficiency and good administration. I support it. Good morning. Sonny says, now 2 commissioners have resigned, which means they sabotage his government again. He should now go ahead and appoint those who organize Thanksgiving. And this one says, the 2 commissioners who resigned due to cabinet reshuffling, to me, it's in the right direction. They only know what they are passing through within the system they are serving. You use permanent secretaries instead of allowing them to discharge their functions. You still went ahead to redeploy them in the name of perceived political bias and disloyalty to you. Who is a saint? Dokubo Ajumogobia. Well, Dokubo, the government did not say that it was reshuffling them because of political bias and disloyalty. That reason was not given. And then it is within the right of any government to reshuffle their cabinet. However, as for the commissioners, they gave the reasons why they resigned. Well, we'll look at those reasons. In the meantime, let's go for the business news at 7.
You are tuned in to